redefining co-working.
Exceptional offices for every business.
eSpaces expands with 2 premier locations.
Cool Springs at Corporate Center and Brentwood at City Park.
Explore the private offices, team suites, and fully equipped meeting rooms.
Limited spaces are available.
Schedule your private tour now at espaces.com and be sure to check out all 15 locations at espaces.com.
That's eSpaces.com.
espaces.com.
Is it irritating at all that they've just now that we're full-grown adults, that we realize that the food pyramid's been upside down our whole lives?
It's so funny you mentioned that. It's
our whole
completely
lives.
opposite.
I saw our good friend Chad Prather. He commented on one of our things. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Because we were like, Neil said you should call them stupid idiots. And we're like, well, we'll call them whatever. He said we should call them dip shitidiots.
Okay. Not bad.
Same thing's happening there. Like from the government, like you hear how terrible ICE is and what they're doing, and it makes these people feel like they're doing a good thing. They're so wrapped up in that derangement that they're like, well, I can do whatever I want to ICE. The government says it's okay. My governor says ICE is bad.
The Try That in a Small Town podcast begins now.
All right, this is the Try That in a Small Town podcast. Welcome back. We're going to have some fun tonight. I got TK to the left of me. I got Kalo over here looking right at me.
Present.
And we have an awesome guest for you guys tonight.
But look,
This
have
is-
this one circle on the calendar.
Have it circled. We've been wanting to talk to him for a lot. He's got a lot of opinions.
Yeah.
And
He can ruffle feathers.
sometimes.
He's angry.
I'd say firm but fair.
Okay. We're thankful to have him here. Everybody, please welcome Neil Thrasher via Zoom.
Yes. All right.
Well,
Thanks for coming
Great
on,
intro.
Neil.
if you're watching this, you might be wondering why. Neil is being a very good husband tonight. His wife is under the weather. She needs some attention. He didn't want to leave her alone, so he's there doing that. But she's off in the side room, and you're here talking to us. Thanks for being with us, Neil.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to thank y'all for having me tonight. It was last second. It was the last second booking, but I got Lana tucked in. She's in bed. Everything's good, and I had time to come up here, and I really appreciate you guys asking me to come on tonight. It's really good to talk to you guys. I'm a huge fan of what y'all do.
We are too. We are too.
Yeah. I've been a huge fan for a long time, and I appreciate y'all asking me to come on.
Absolutely. Well,
It's our honor to have you on.
yeah, and actually, it's kind of cool because we're in Studio 2, and you're back in the original studio
The OG.
where it all took off, where the song "Try That in Small Town" was created, and then the podcast started right there.
Yes. It all started right. It's kind of lonely up here. I've got it arranged back to where it was before the podcast started, and I've got my man cave going again.
Yeah. I don't want to give you any ideas, O'Neill. I know what your affinity to writing on Zoom. Now, we can't make this a regular thing where you just do the podcast from your house.
Yeah, it's going too
I don't
smooth
know.
so far.
I don't know, Kurt. I'm liking this.
Yeah, we live 9 minutes from Neil, and we always Zoom, but I'm 9 minutes away. He goes, "Oh, let's just jump on Zoom and do it." I think, okay, I guess.
You know why I like Zoom so much? Because I can pick up my cup and I can go downstairs and I can get a cup of coffee whenever I want to. I don't have to look over here and go, "Hey, I'm going to step out." No, I can just go. I don't give a crap what anybody thinks.
And you don't like people that much.
Well, I like that about you.
I like you guys a lot, but I'm not the biggest. Hey, I got a question about Zoom. Speak while we're on Zoom. It's like, I got my laptop up. Do you think that it's like when you leave this up and you get off of your meeting, you think the camera's you think somebody's still watching you?
That could be.
It depends on if you initiated. You can end the meeting if you were the one that started it. And then they can't.
I still don't trust it. I still think when I get out of the meeting and I end it, I still think somebody's watching. I think somebody's watching.
I mean, there could be. I mean, our phones, I think we'd be foolish to think if something isn't being monitored right now.
Oh, yeah.
So
People are listening.
I totally think so.
or Alexa, all that kind of stuff, man, they're listening.
I like
you close
Alexa.
your laptops when you're done with them?
I do.
Close them?
Always.
Definitely.
Yes.
And then I empty the cache and delete the history.
Alexa, you know what's funny? Alexa, what a good woman.
What's that?
Alexa, she's a good woman. You ask her to do something, and she politely delivers.
What does she
There's
say?
never-
What does
never any
Alexa say
snide-
when you-
there's
when
no
you tell
tone.
Alexa she's a good woman, what does she say?
I'm just saying, when you ask her something, Alexa, do this, it's like, it just happens. Which, it's kind of cool, really, and there's no tone or like passive aggressive.
I don't know. I think Alexa has a passive aggressive tone. There's
Is there a setting?
Hopefully there is.
Yeah, I think Alexa's a tease.
It's just
I have
kind of
my
nice.
Patriot Mobile. I have my Patriot Mobile mug.
I like
That's
it. Then you
nice.
had your raised up right. Now you got your Patriot
Yeah,
Mobile.
we can see it.
Your lovely wife, Kurt, designed that right there.
Yeah, that's pretty. That's
That
pretty
is.
solid. I wish we sold those.
Me too, we should. That's a good
Look at
idea.
here. Look at here.
That was the original one she made.
That's the OG.
Yeah.
One of one.
Very nice.
One of one.
I mean,
Yeah, it's a collector's item.
now
You should hold on to that.
someone's gonna start making them and make all our money that we can't figure out how to make.
I think I know why Neil's at home tonight, actually. So we're recording on Thursday. Is it Thursday?
Yes, the 8th, and
Yeah.
the playoff games are playing
Yeah, the
right
playoff
now.
games are about to kick off.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to watch it. I feel like we're going to see Neil with one eye watching the. Oh, see? What'd I tell you?
There it is. Man, I'm kind of homesick for the old studio.
Lana's
man.
not sick, is she?
Lana's down there
Lana's
air
out of
frying
town.
wings right
She's
now.
Lana's on a cruise.
Wait a minute, maybe you guys are making all of our mysterious money we can't make, and Lana's on a cruise. I get it.
Let's go. Me and Wade, we have a coup. We're going.
We're like, why can't we make any money? And meanwhile, Wade's putting a new wing on his house, and Lana's on a cruise. Somehow we can't rub two nickels together here, but. No, this is great. This is kind of a new. Don't get too comfortable though. It's going too smooth. Actually, I don't like it.
I know. I miss you guys. I wish I was there. I hate that Lana's not that sick. She has COVID. She tested last night. It was double line positive. I took a test. I'm single line. I'm not positive, but I didn't want to, I wanted to be here. I wanted to stay here and take care of her. She's fine. She's not in bed. She's up and about. She just has a head thing and a little achy, but she's going to be great.
Well, we need her
That's good.
to be healthy.
Yeah, we need Lana to be healthy.
Yeah.
Because without Lana, I'm not sure we'd see you again. I feel like you'd
True.
wander off some golf course and like never be seen again. Like, I don't know, some.
Oh, no. No, you can't get rid of me, man. I'm 26 is going to be, it's going to be big.
Oh, yeah. Neil has started a new program, new fitness regimen.
Oh, really?
Yes.
With one of those, what do you call it? What's
I have a
the
reformer.
machine? A
It's
reformer.
Pilates reformer.
What is that?
Those are expensive machines, but
Oh.
tell them, Neil.
Okay.
No. It's an awesome machine. It's like, in fact, y'all want to go see it? Let's go. Let's go see it.
Give everybody
Let's
the
walk
tour of the
in
house
here.
while you're doing
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Take us to the
Watch this.
West Wing.
Yeah, let's see if Lana's really in there.
This is the reformer here.
Wow, it sounds expensive.
This machine right here.
Oh, I didn't see.
What
that.
does
Is
the
that-
reformer do?
Is that
Well-
made of wood?
First, you tie the wrist down,
Oh boy,
and then
this is some eyes wide shut stuff going on.
We have all kinds of things in here. But I'm going to tell you something, guys. This right here is gonna reform thrash. The thrash reformer right there.
well, is there anything you want to demonstrate on it, or are you just getting started?
No, we don't have time for me to get hooked
Okay.
up. I got to put my feet through loops and stuff like that. It's really good though, but I'm telling you, it's done wonders for my back. Just in 3 days, it's done wonders for my back.
Well,
Maybe I need a reformer.
I'd wondered if you guys are talking about fitness, like, is it irritating at all that they've just now that we're full-grown adults, that we realize that the food pyramid's been upside down
Oh,
our whole lives?
It's so funny you mentioned that.
Dude.
It's
Our whole
completely
lives.
opposite.
Right.
What was at the top? Breads?
remember it was all breads.
like starch, everything, you know, and like no protein. So now it's flipped. So they say you really need protein and not processed
That's why you can't
foods,
follow the diet fads too closely, because it's like, oh, one day this is good for you. In 3 years, it's something different.
I find the only thing that truly works is like the common sense diet, which is like, you know, when something's not good for you.
How about RFK? Like today I saw him, he's eat real food.
Eat
That
real
was
food.
his. Eat real food.
Yeah.
Eat real food. It's you know when something's not good for you. I mean, you know, if you're eating a Big Mac,
God, I do love a Big Mac.
Oh, they're really good.
Me too.
Number one, number one, please.
You have to call that real food. You have to.
The McDonald's, a Big Mac.
Well, it's I mean that falls under real food. I think. I mean, it's not.
Well, not
Real-
it's not in the box. You know?
Real bad. It's real bad food, but it's real food.
But it's real. It may be bad food, but it's real good.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if that's what he
really
means by real food, though. I don't think the number one
I
large
saw
size.
RFK.
but there is
Wasn't he with
protein.
Trump and on the plane, and they
They
it
forced
might have
him.
been McDonald's.
Yeah, remember, and he looked like
likes
he was
McDonald's.
terrified.
Yeah.
because it was Trump who loves McDonald's. And it was Trump.
Hey,
and,
let me ask y'all something. Let me ask: Do y'all eat vegetables? Does
Yes.
everybody
Oh,
like
yeah.
a vegetable?
Yeah,
Yes.
mainly frozen, but yes.
Yeah.
Frozen vegetables?
Yeah, like in a protein shake. Like I put it in a blender, like
Oh.
a couple cups of broccoli or something. It's easier for me to get it.
I
done.
love broccoli.
See, I love beets. I love anything that grows in the
Wow,
dirt.
you and Tully.
Did we never talk about this?
we've talked about beets.
Beets.
They're
I
earthy.
take a lot
Yeah,
of
I
crap.
think we have.
I take a lot of heat for it, especially out there on the road. But man, I will crush beets.
It's true.
Oh, I love beets.
And actually,
Freaking
I
love
love beets. I just love them.
Well,
I love
that's
them.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
think,
weird, I know.
think Tully. I think Tully is actually a. I think he's a real country boy at heart, because he loves things that come out of the dirt, that grow in the dirt. He just hasn't discovered it yet. I need to take Tully turkey hunting this spring, and let him really see what nature's all about.
You know what's funny, Neil? You couldn't be more wrong. If you knew where I grew up, it's actually quite the opposite. I grew up.
No, upstate New York, there's country up there. There's rednecks up there.
No, dude, I'm from the mountains. Like it very. I think you would actually love where I'm from, because it's all it is. That's
I
all
love
it
it
is.
up there. I think it's beautiful.
That's everybody that knows me. You know, they don't really understand exactly where I'm from. But I always tell I would love to take everybody where I'm from, but we'd never have a reason to go up there. You'd never go up there, you know. But anyway, yeah, it is good to see you this way.
Yeah.
It is. You got a glow to you. There's some
Really?
like a strobe, some lights shining, like illuminating you.
I staged that.
I like
That
it.
Good.
It looks good. It's angelic. You know?
Yeah, right.
Neil,
I need all the help I can
you
get.
got any guitars by you? Like, are you feeling the mood to give us something?
Hey, sing us one. Sing us one of your. No. Listen, I have a request.
Oh, we got a request.
History behind the hits.
I want you to sing us your favorite big hit you've ever had, and just give
I
it.
don't have a favorite big hit.
Well, pick one. You're on deck. Hey, you're our guest tonight. I want you to play us your favorite song that was a big hit, and give us a little backstory. Come on, you're on.
I'll do. You
Love
know
it.
what? I got to do an Aldine song.
Okay. Ooh.
Give us a little story though.
I always hated this lick, and so I changed it. This lick. That's how it was originally written, you know. But it's so much easier to go, and nobody can tell the difference. Did you hear the difference?
I did, but I can tell you right now that we play it the first way.
I know you
Just
do.
so-
I know
just so-
you do.
just so you know.
It's so much harder to go. It's hard to do that and do it right and do it smooth. So I just go. That's how I do it.
I like it.
Most people don't recognize it, and it still sounds just as good, but not really.
It does.
So what I love most about this song, and I think we told the story before you play it, we were thinking about cutting this song on a girl, Christy Lee Cook, that me, Kurt, and Aldine were producing. We were going to do a female version, and so we had the song on hold. And we were on the bus one day on the road, and we were tracking Christy Lee Cook like maybe the next week or the week after. And Jason goes, "You know what? I think I want that song."
Damn
Pretty
right.
much. That's
the short version.
That's a very condensed short version, but we had this. So we were going to cut it on a female. Anyway, I would love for you to play the song for our listeners, Neil.
See, Tully just did the backstory.
Well, here's the other part of that story. It's like when me and Michael Delaney brought this title in. I wrote this song with a buddy of ours, Michael Delaney, and he brought this title in, and we wrote it in like 45 minutes. And I go, and Kayla's heard this story, but it's like, I was like, nobody's going to cut that. I was like, we wrote it too fast. We didn't spend enough time on it. And y'all know, you guys, after writing with me, know that like I'm going to freaking leave the room, or I'm going to shut up or whatever, and I'm going to nitpick something to death. And I thought we wrote it too fast, and like we didn't spend enough time on it. And it's like,
hey, you just blew my mind. You know what else was funny about that? This was the last song that we tracked for that album.
It was, yeah.
The very last song on the very last session, and we were down to, I mean, on the session time, we were down to like 30 minutes. We kept the second take we did. We did one take, and then we kept the next one.
And then it became the name of the
album.
album.
I remember thinking,
name of the tour.
I remember thinking that we didn't spend enough time on that, and because I remember thinking that, no, seriously, we didn't ever talk about this, but I remember thinking, holy crap, we didn't spend enough time on it, but it felt so good that we kept.
I'm telling you,
kept the second take, and that song has got so much personality, and it's great, man. It's great. So I would love play it.
Let that be a lesson to all you songwriters out there. It's like you can overthink things, and I'm guilty of still doing it after 30-something years. I'm guilty of overthinking stuff, and if it feels right, let it go. Let it go. I wish Kurt. How come Kurt doesn't have a guitar?
Because when you're as good as Kurt on guitar, you don't just pick it up. It's got to have a reason to grab it.
Well, and you don't want to get thrown off. You don't want to get thrown off by Kurt playing it right.
Yeah, the licks won't go together.
I can play it right. It's just not smooth. Oh, look at there. I'll sing it up. Well, I've been thinking about you all day, baby. And waiting on that sun to go down. Well, you say I pick you up everywhere. We slide over, we slip out to the outskirts of town. Got a blanket and a flip comfort. A little something to knock off the edge. It's supposed to get a little cool tonight. Looks like I'm gonna have to hold you tight. Yeah. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. Park the truck, take on running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a move in a million times. The sound of steel in an old boxcar. The thought of you is driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's
It's amazing.
About a mile off 4 Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We'll park the truck and take on running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion's heart, the sound of steel in an old boxcar. The thought of you is driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train.
Oh, you're a badass.
Real thrasher.
You know what goes great with small town stories?
Original Glory, America's beer right here.
You know, I've been drinking this every songwriting session today.
Man, that clean, crisp taste reminds me of summer nights on the back porch after a fresh mowed lawn.
And they're just not making great beer. They're investing in America's small towns.
Well, it's just like us. They believe in bringing communities together.
Not only do they invest in communities, but a portion of each sale goes to the veterans and the first responders and all the heroes that protect us.
For a limited time, you can become a member of the OG fam and invest in this beer at wefunder.com/original brands.
Join our Original Glory family and help ignite that Original Glory spirit.
My name is Glenn Story. I'm the founder and CEO of Patriot Mobile. And then we have 4 principles. First Amendment, Second Amendment, right to life, military and first responders. If you have a place to go put your money, you always want to put it with somebody that's like-minded. Of course. I think that's the beauty of Patriot Mobile. We're a conservative alternative.
Don't get fooled by other providers pretending to share your values or have the same coverage. Go to patriotmobile.com/smalltown to get a free month of service when you use the offer code SMALLTOWN or call 972-PATRIOT.
Well, wait a minute.
Come on.
I got it. I got goosebumps. I got to tell you something. If that's 2026 Thrasher voice, we are in good shape.
Mm-hmm.
You sound amazing.
Dude, that was inspiring.
Yeah, man. That was great.
I mean, seriously. Jeez.
Well,
What a guest you are. It's our greatest guest yet. Sound great, buddy.
I'm the greatest guest yet.
I'm the greatest. Hey, speaking of guests, Neil,
That's awesome, dude.
Was the Justin Danger Nunley? I saw the clip from it. Did that just air, or is it from a little bit back? Because I know you did it a little bit back. When did you do that?
Oh gosh, that was what, 2 months ago?
Yeah. Did it just come out though, or has it been out?
It came out Wednesday, yesterday.
Yeah, so we got to tell people to watch that because he came on our podcast, obviously, and that was a lot of fun. But you did his. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's called White Trash with Money, and I told him, I said, we have to retitle it that day with White Thrash with Money.
That's right.
And so he had to retitle it that day. But that dude is so funny, and he's huge on TikTok and Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
His podcast is just now taking off, and he asked me to come on. I met him at Gary LeVox's farm when he came down there one time, and we did some stuff, and that's when I first met him, and we kind of hit it off. He's an Alabama guy. I'm an Alabama guy. We're both Bama fans. And he asked me to come on there with him, and White Trash with Money. Y'all go check it out.
It's really
Nice.
cool. I saw some clips of it. You were great on that thing, which is why we wanted to have you on our podcast.
Right.
Yes.
I really appreciate it. Hey, and once again, I appreciate you guys. I can't thank you enough for having me on. I'm just kicking off my career here, and it's really going to help. I really appreciate it. I know you guys aren't making any money yet, and neither am I, so I'm figuring we can help each other.
Oh, and again, we have to correct that. We are making money. We're just not clearing money.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
A profit. We're not making a profit yet.
No. But what we're making is pretty amazing.
Well, it's prorated too, so you won't be getting paid for this evening.
Well, you have to be physically.
I gotta tell Kurt and Tully, I was like, it was cool to hear that record. That's how old is Night Train?
I'm the wrong guy.
Was that 2013 maybe? Somewhere
Jim?
in there, Jim. I think it's 2013. I don't know. I could be wrong about that.
Be cool if we had
usually
some people in
I
the
have
band
those years
here.
kind of dialed in, but I'm crested 50 now, so I've lost some frontal lobe activity. But
That song's got a lot of miles on it, and you guys man, freaking slayed that. Y'all and Jason absolutely slayed that.
that's a very. I always tell people, like, it's one of those songs that the personality of that studio band kind of came through in that one for some reason. That what goes on in that studio, like it's just a very unique thing, and so it's got all these weird things about that track that mesh into this really cool. It's all kind of hooks all over it. The incredible lyric, melody's killer, track moves in a cool way. So yeah, it's like you said, we definitely didn't overthink it.
No.
2012 is the year.
2012. 2012.
Okay.
So there we go.
2012. Good Lord.
When it doesn't get old, though, I mean, I've heard you sing that. We do a lot of corporate events and fundraisers and stuff. I've heard you do that so many times. It's always great, and everybody loves it.
Well, that's enough, Neil. That's enough thrash praise. Can we shift gears real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't want I don't want his head to get too big this early in the year.
Well, it's a big screen TV, so it's a big monitor there.
I have to, out of just my own, just being upset about it, what's going on in Minnesota.
Woo, that's a hard shift.
I'm sorry to hard shift, but we had to hard pivot because we could talk about Neil and his greatness all night.
Yes.
So I hate to do a hard pivot, but
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Pivot.
It's like Forrest Gump.
It's so infuriating, the lack of respect for law enforcement and federal agents, what's going on in Minnesota with ICE, and with the lady that got shot, which is truly unfortunate that she got shot and killed. No one wants to see that.
No,
Right.
absolutely.
It's terrible. It's the worst ending you can imagine, but it's so avoidable. Like, you can't drive your car, use it as a weapon, and expect that nothing bad's going to happen. Or when these are federal agents, like, abide by the law. Like, for some reason, I don't know why people don't take law enforcement seriously. Like, it's not a game. Like, these are federal agents doing a very tough job. And I don't understand it. I don't know why. And it's hard, I guess, when you have a governor like Tim Walz for now, and a mayor like they have in Minneapolis, it's almost like they're telling the people it's okay to not respect ICE and what they're doing. And so it almost gives the people a false sense of security, as far as, well, I can do what I want and nothing bad's going to happen.
Right.
It's the really infuriating part. My wife is from Minnesota. Believe me, she's been following. We hadn't really talked about the fraud stuff, and that's it's insane. She's been hearing about this for years, actually. But like what you were talking about with the mayor and the governor, like right after this happens, you would think a person in power would be like trying to make sure everybody's calm and like, hey, let's, this is truly unfortunate, but we got to figure out what's going on. They immediately went into attack mode.
Yeah.
And that's what I hated about it. And the mayor is like, get the F out of our state. And I was like, oh.
Well, it's like, sorry, but I was going to when you talked about pivot, like for Tim Walz, I think for him, he feels like, this is a good thing, because you can pivot away from the fraud story.
That's what's happening.
That he was in charge of all that, completely aware, and now he can pivot from that and try to say all the right things, and everything's the administration's fault, blah blah blah. So but for him, it takes personal pressure off of him for a minute. So I think he's pretty. I mean, I'm not saying he's happy that somebody died, but it's good news politically for him, at least temporarily.
When the last thing these ICE agents, the last thing they want to do is what happened up there and hurt somebody. But they have a job to do, and if their life's in danger, and you're told, and the lady wouldn't get out of her car, again, it's like a middle finger to the police, and it's exactly what our song's about. It's exactly like respect.
It always comes back to that.
Respect authority with the law.
And has it come out? I believe that she was an agitator
all day. Apparently, she was. At least that's what I read.
And her partner had been filming for a long time prior to that because she was doing the agitating and they were obviously trying to get something. Now, not that. Definitely not that, because there's no way, and that's not good for anybody, but, let that play out in the courts and how that all went down. But she was an agitator and she was there for a reason, and they were trying to disrupt.
Well, and apparently, because I didn't know that about her partner, because I guess she'd been an agitator earlier in life, too, because they got a quote from her ex-husband, and that she was
an agitator earlier in life.
This great story, about her being this Christian woman and all this stuff. And I'm not saying that she wasn't, but it's like Perez Hilton had put out, this thing, and it's just what people read. Like, unless you dig deeper, you're just gonna get the stuff on the socials, and you're gonna hear it says a woman, a mother of three, and a poet, new to the city, gunned down, by ICE, and it's like, well, there was, circumstances that made that happen. Like you said, and one, just being a Christian, and let's say that she is, okay? So if you're a Christian, generally you follow the laws of the land. That's just what you do. Like, and
you follow the laws of the Bible.
Yeah. So just by the fact that she had been, if she wasn't a professional agitator, that she was blocking traffic, keeping ICE from doing what they were doing, and disobeying a direct command multiple times of get out of the car, get out of the car, get out of the car, get out of the car. And then she proceeds. And everybody's going to say, well, there's so many angles that she really wasn't trying, but there's a lot of different angles. And it is terrible that she's dead, but she wouldn't be dead if she would have just done what she was supposed to do and then fight her case out later. And she wouldn't be dead.
Right.
If I were her family members, I would be so pissed off at her. So pissed off, because now she's taken away from all of her family, her kids, for everything in the future that they have. She took that away.
See,
she's really well said.
To me, this reminds me of a scenario when Trump first got shot at. No matter what side of the fence you're on, shooting a president, this is uncalled for, violence, all that. But it's like, this kid who first shot at Trump, obviously, the media, they keep feeding the negativity, so it drives people like that to do. They think it's almost like they believe that's what people want, right? To some extent.
No, I agree.
Same thing's happening there. Like, from the government, like you hear how terrible ICE is and what they're doing, and it makes these people feel like they're doing a good thing. They're so wrapped up in that derangement that they're like, well, I can do whatever I want to ICE. The government says it's okay. My governor says ICE is bad. My mayor says ICE is bad. I'm doing a good thing. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how that's possible to think that you can, federal agents can be messed with, and that you're not going to have any repercussions from that. And it's okay to try to run them over with a car.
Yeah,
I saw Kristi Noem up there. She was fired up. Have you guys talked to Kristi at all lately?
I haven't.
I was supposed to go on a duck hunt this weekend in Kentucky, and she was coming up there along with a daughter of hers and her husband. But I don't see that happening. I don't know if she's still coming or not. I'm not going because I'm going to be here with Lana. But I was supposed to be with Kristi Noem this weekend in Kentucky shooting ducks. I think all this stuff that's happened in Minneapolis and whatnot are going to keep her from coming.
Yeah.
Well, just watching all that stuff, unfold, and even before the shooting. Just all the people, like how many people there were in the middle of the day just throwing things and, snowballs, ice balls, we're breaking out. And you think, well, it's just snowballs. Well, there were several windows broken out, back windows of Suburbans. It's hard to do that. It's hard to break a window like that. But they're the police and ICE agents. They are in danger. And you're sitting there thinking, first off, I'm like, what all you guys do for a living? You have that many people there. And they're just protesting, and this is wrong. You don't even know what they're protesting, and just where have we come to in a society where, except for, like you said, getting permission possibly from the mayor or the governor, or whatever, to feel free, because we don't want ICE here and things like that. But what brings an American to feel like you have the freedom to spit in a cop's face or an ICE agent's face or throw something or bust a window and everything's okay. But it is that nothing really happens to them.
Again, it comes back, Tully just said, it comes back to our song and what inspired you to write, come up with the first part of the song. It's happening again. I just can't believe that people have this kind of disrespect for our law enforcement and the people in charge trying to make the rule. It just blows my mind that we're still here.
And we're still here, and it's still like even the left side of the U.S. government still hasn't learned, because they're hopping on the bandwagon too, feeding the negativity towards ICE. And these guys have a tough job to do. And like I said, like what I like about what Trump's doing is he's delivering on what he ran on. Trump is delivering on keeping the country safe, and it is the borders are way safer. Everything's going well. He does some things that we always don't like, and that's okay. But if you voted for Trump, you got to feel pretty good about what he's done. And he said he said what he was going to do, and again I'm going to say it, like who's against for your children and family to be safe? Who would rather have gangs here? Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, that's what ICE is doing. They're doing their best they can do at weeding out the true criminals and getting rid of them. It
blows my mind how much Trump derangement syndrome overrides safety in the streets. It's unbelievable how much it overrides that. Their hatred for him, they would rather have child molesters in their neighborhoods than ICE. Agree with anything that Trump does.
Yeah. I agree.
Any agency he deployed, whatever, it's all about the hatred for him. It's unbelievable. And if y'all notice, I mean, how many red cities have ICE spent a lot of time in gathering up criminals and child molesters and rapists and drug dealers? They're all blue cities, all of them. Every single one of them. I mean, have they spent a lot of time in red cities doing that? Not that I know of.
Well, check out real quick. Sorry, this is real quick. My wife had sent me this because she knew what we're probably going to be talking about. But this is came out on Channel 4 News. It's a written article. It says Tennessee lawmaker to introduce bill creating safe spaces from ICE following agent-involved shooting in Minneapolis. And so that's in Nashville. I know it's Davis County, that city, and that a lot of that is blue. But you're thinking,
it's blue down
wow, in Tennessee, that you're going to have protected areas where if you're here, ICE is not allowed in these particular places.
That's crazy because you can't do that. ICE they're federal agents, so there is no safe place. And that's what I'm talking about. By even putting that out there, you're enabling people like this woman that unfortunately got shot. You're enabling the thought process of like, they can't get me here.
That's really
And so you're, say you go to one of those safe places, right? And ICE comes and gets you because that's what they can do. And now all of a sudden you're going to have violence because they think it's a safe place.
Yeah, the community
There's no
feels
safe
like,
place. If you're here, if you're a criminal, a violent criminal, and you're here and you're being hunted down by ICE, you're going to get caught and you're going to go back. And it's like this, like what Trump did in Venezuela. Mm-hmm. People don't even understand how happy people from Venezuela are now. They are rejoicing, and people are like, put him back in power. White women, put him back in. It's like, do you
because
even know
they know nothing about
they know nothing
Venezuela.
About it.
They're just,
But that's unfortunate that in Nashville, they're trying their hardest to make that Minneapolis. They really are. They would love that to be that. But there's no safe place. It's not legal. And so you're just inciting the thought process for this kind of stuff that keep happening.
Yeah, which is crazy because, like you said, somebody did lose their life. I think her last name was Good. It is definitely a shame that she's dead. Again, it's her fault, but it's a shame. But it's her fault. But if you create a safe place, and even in Tennessee, and you say, "Oh, this area is safe," it's really kind of stupid because everybody's going to know where that safe place is, and ICE is going to go directly there and get everybody. So you're kind of rounding them up. So
that's exactly right. I think if I was in charge, I would pull them all out of Minneapolis and just tell them, "Okay, we're going to give y'all what you want. You're going to be the Book of Eli in 5 years.
Yeah, but
that's what's.
But the problem is there's also a lot of people who want to be safe, who want their children to be safe. It's just these crazy. Why is it always white, crazy women?
Yeah.
Seriously,
she's a Karen.
There is.
I mean, it's mind blowing to me. It's the same people. White.
What do they do? What do they do? I mean, what do they do for a living? How do they have time to do that stuff?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering. Yeah.
Well, what do you do?
It's a very good question.
Don't you have somebody to take care of? Yeah.
But they just have no respect. They just have no respect for law enforcement. I wouldn't even. I can't even imagine throwing a snowball at a law enforcement person. I can't even imagine taking a snowball and throwing it at.
No, of course not.
Nothing.
Who's raising these people? Like that's what gets me. Like, how were they raised? There's got to be some.
Up right.
Hey, you remember the guy that I forget what city it was, but he threw a big like a hoagie at an ice age. Hit him, and that guy chased him and had him within 25 feet on the ground, and he was like, "Oh, that wasn't a great idea." It's crazy.
You see those videos from up in Portland and Minneapolis of, they're doing these dances, these protest dances, and it's really awkward. There's like the white women and these really sad looking white men. They all look the same. Like they all look. There's a similar look. It's like, what happened to you guys?
I don't know. They're dancing like on the left. They're dancing a lot. And they're cussing a lot. That's kind of been their new campaign. It's last year. They're, as you met last episode, even the F word, they're using that, and they think people really like that, but I guess it's working for their base. I don't know.
I guess so. The fact that that they think somehow that's okay to attack ICE is, you got to look at the leadership of the cities. If you tell people that ICE is bad and don't let them do this and don't let them do their job, that's what people are going to do that are deranged to the point of they think they're on the right side of the law. And then something like this happens and makes everybody freak out and wonder why. Don't wonder why.
Yeah.
Don't wonder. You should know why it happened.
But then they turn the whole story to say, see, ICE is dangerous. Yeah. But they're not dangerous. They came there to do their job, and then regular citizens become idiots and just start doing stuff that's illegal. And can't do
guys?
That,
It's amazing. Here we are. I'm in College Grove, Tennessee. Y'all are in Cool Springs. We see all this stuff. It feels like we're in another country completely.
It does sometimes.
For sure.
All of that's taking place.
Uh-oh.
Is that Lana?
That's really got deep into her. Yeah, that's got deep into her chest. That's concerning.
I think Kurt.
It just seems like we're in two different. There's like a country in Minneapolis and a country in it's another country in Chicago and LA. It's so ununited. It's not even funny. And we feel so safe right here, and that stuff is never going to go on even in our proximity. It may start happening in the outskirts of Nashville a little bit, but in reality, it's not going to come around here. It's all so isolated, and it seems like this little small country up there is going nuts, and that's where all the criminals go. Why do they go to the blue cities? Why are they doing that?
Well, they know.
Because they know they're protected.
Kurt nailed it.
Right.
Kurt said it's all happening again, which is exactly right. It's like we talk about George Floyd. Look, that was unfortunate as well. Excessive force, perhaps. Bottom line is, he's a career criminal who was getting arrested and he wouldn't cooperate. Mm-hmm. And then, unfortunately, he dies, and that's unfortunate too. Like, I hate that it happened. However, he's the criminal. And these law enforcement agents, and I'm not saying that cop was totally in the right. I really don't know for sure.
Yeah, and we don't need to go into the weeds on that one.
Yeah, not defending the cop because we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's unfortunate. The bottom line is, though, he was getting arrested.
We've all, you know what? We've all seen the video of that. He wasn't trying to kill him. He was not. He had him subdued. He had his knee on his neck. After they did the autopsy, that dude was so pumped full of chemicals it wasn't even funny.
Yeah, and I mean
his rap sheet. Go check out his rap sheet. It's ridiculous. And he died of everything he had ingested. That's what killed that guy. And they've told that over and over again. The autopsy says it. Everything says. Everybody knows why he died. The cop did not kill him. Everybody knows it. It's like OJ getting off. Everybody knows that OJ. We can go back to that too. I'm just telling you, it's absolutely insane the narrative that they create that everybody buys, especially on the.
But it's being created again though with ICE. It's like
absolutely
ICE is bad.
Absolutely.
ICE, they murdered that woman, and it's
and most likely, I mean, the guy probably wasn't shooting to kill, probably, but everything happened so quick. I would think not. And we don't know what that would do. And apparently that particular agent had been in a situation like that before, where he'd been drugged by a car like 45 feet or something like that. So he's fixing to get run over. And one of the angles, again, they're going to be talking about this for months, but her tire was turned toward the agent, gunned it, and then the wheels spun because there was ice. But if there wouldn't have been ice there, he may not have been able to get out of the way.
Right.
But he could definitely hear all that, and so, I know you say, well, it's excessive use of force and everything, and yes, maybe, but we weren't there. And if it were you and you're wanting to go home at night,
and that part isn't for us to decide.
Right.
It's not, but the bottom line is, like, I don't care how you slice it. They asked that lady to get out of the car, and she had zero respect for law enforcement. And if
it falls on her, it's her responsibility.
And that goes for anybody. If you get pulled over by the cops and you decide that you're not going to give a shit what they're saying and that you're bigger than the law, then what happens after that? That's just going to be what it is. You have to accept what it is. If you get in trouble, you're in trouble. It's on you. It's like this lady was asked to get out of her car. She decided to use her car as a weapon and go after. That's exactly what she was doing. Even if she didn't get out of the car. She was asked to, and at that point, whatever happens, that's on you. I mean, at that point, if you make that decision.
Right. Yeah, because even if she'd been pulled over, it'd be no different. And they're telling you to stop the car, get out, handle lights, whatever, and she doesn't. She goes and even grazes a cop and just takes off. Well, I mean, you just can't do that. That's against the rules. That's against the law. You can't do it.
They don't think the law is reality, though.
Yeah.
They think the law is set up to, something that they can bend and use as they please. It's there when they need it, but they don't want to follow it. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And part of that is what Kurt said earlier, that stems from their government, their state government, and their legislators. They're against ICE and they're against law. And you can break these, follow these, but it's okay to break these because we don't like the president. So this will be okay. It's just nuts.
We've got a lot of Minnesota viewers and listeners. Would love for you guys to chime in and give us your thoughts. I mean, we're giving you our view from 30,000 feet. But if you live there, comment and let us know, or even message us, because we'd love to hear what you're thinking and your side.
I want Tim Waltz to come on.
I wonder if Michelle Tafoya is. You remember we had Michelle Tafoya on. I wonder if she's going to be running for governor there.
That'd be a good time.
Let me ask you a better. Do you think? Now you have inside scoop in Minnesota. Minnesota. Do you think? What do you think the people of Minnesota are thinking? I mean, are they?
Oh, the majority of people in Minnesota are sickened by this. Now, just like anything, you have some very loud people that live in the metro area that you see on TV. Shoot, even the protests, you notice they were trying to make the protest more than it was. There actually wasn't that big of protests.
No. Because there's not that many. I have to believe there's not that many absolutely stupid people
Yeah.
You know, it's like anything else. Like you get in the big blue cities like Minneapolis.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of Minnesota is country.
Yeah.
You know, so but they're populated no different than New York City with the rest of New York. Most of New York's farmland. You know, it really is.
Yeah.
And you got New York City, you got Albany. Really, that's what dominates, you know, the elections. And it's like same thing in Minnesota.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of, and obviously I do know this firsthand, there's a lot of great people
course.
in Minnesota.
Of course. Yeah.
All throughout it. It is flooded with Somalians. It's one of those states that for some reason there are a ton. And we won't even get into that whole thing because we don't have the time.
If I was Somalian, I'd be going right there as well.
Of course. You're going to make bank.
You're going to make a lot of money. Drive a nice car.
Yeah, I heard Kalo speak of somebody as an idiot before, which reminded me of your segment.
Oh, yeah.
People are idiots.
People are idiots. Yeah.
Neil, you got a
so
jingle
Neil, do you
for
have
people
one?
are idiots? I saw our good friend Chad Prather. He commented on one of our things. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Because we were like,
What did he
Neil
say?
said you should call them stupid idiots. And we're like, well, we'll call them whatever. He said we should call them dip shitiots.
Okay. All right. Not bad.
I was like, all right, people are dip shitiots.
We will take that under
I love
advisement and
dip
we'll
shitty.
vote on it. Yes.
I mean, this lady's.
But I had one. Do you have something
well.
where people are idiots?
You go ahead. You got it keyed up. I don't.
Well, I was just thinking because we got to wrap up here soon. You know, Neil has to go.
Neil, thanks for your time.
No, I got nothing. I got nothing, guys.
But my people are idiots. I was thinking of this on the way. It's people that are going on a social media break, and they announce it. I'm going on a social media break. I just want the world to know. I'm going to post this on social media that I'm going on a social media break.
I do have one.
And then, but you can see like they're looking at your story still. So what does that mean? Are you taking a social media break from posting or from viewing? And why are you announcing it? Just shut the up. Just go away.
You know what?
Yeah.
They're a bunch. Hey, anybody that says they're going on a social media break is a bunch of liars, and they're stupid shitiots. Because you know that they're freaking doing this.
Oh,
They
yeah.
may not be posting anything, but by God, they're on there.
They're on there,
I
Neil.
can tell you right now.
I got one.
Okay, good.
People that post on social media this thing. I want to thank you all for the birthday wishes.
Oh, that's a good one, actually.
It drives me nuts.
You mean
if
to
you're-
basically announce that it was their birthday?
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for my birthday wishes. They got 2 likes. I'm like, all right, just come out and say you want to wish. People put too much weight on their birthday. Once you crest a certain age, just let your birthday go. No one's celebrating you or gives a shit that you're turning 41. You don't get a birthday week or month. It drives me. It's actually, you know how Kurt's with his like Happy New Year thing after a certain date? This is my thing. Don't you dare. I want to thank you for the birthday wishes. Just stop baiting. Stop.
Yeah, because they're basically asking somebody to please
No,
wish me happy birthday.
do you know why they're not wishing? Because no one cares. It's your birthday. If it's my birthday, if it's my birthday, I'm not looking for my happy birthdays. It's nice when your closest friends say happy birthday. We don't care. We're men. Like birthdays are for children and people when they crest 21. You know, it's nice to get a happy birthday when you're 50, whatever. I don't really give a shit. No one gives a shit about your
It's a
birthday.
strong take. I love it.
People are idiots.
People
Well, I
are
wonder,
dipshitty.
are they?
Their attention, they can't go without attention. No, the reason you're not getting happy birthday wishes is because no one cares.
Well, I think you're right about that. And so, and
Happy
my
birthday.
kind of mine goes along with that as far as the what are we calling them now? What did you say it was?
I don't know.
Dipshitiots.
Dipshitiots is interesting.
Yeah. But anyway, partly on me because I'm one of those guys that I have like if I learn it's your birthday tonight.
Yeah.
So if I remember, I'll go home and I'll put it in my calendar
And send 'em a
and
tip.
I'll reset it, and I'll have it repeat annually, so then I'll know. So then it'll just come up on the calendar. So I'll text that person or whatever, whenever I get up and say, hey, happy birthday, hope you have a great one. Cheers, Kalo. It's always the same thing, pretty much. But then what I'm starting to notice is from several people that I can scroll back up and see, wow, the last 5 texts we've had are
5 years
are
old.
all from
Yeah.
me initiating their happy birthday. so nobody really reciprocates. So like, you know what? I think I'm just going to stop on that. I'm gonna.
I hit it when it
wasting a lot of
says,
time.
because now the iPhones are, obviously you can update it, like you just said, so it automatically puts the birthday in there.
Yeah.
I'm still not wishing happy birthday. Fine, it's a birthday. I like my circle to be really small. It's down to like 10 people outside of my close family, which I like.
Okay.
I'm getting birthday wishes. If I feel it, I'm going to say happy birthday.
Yeah.
However, I'm not going to send just a birthday text. It's like when you get the mass text at Christmas, Merry Christmas. You know it's just copy and pasted.
I don't like the mass Merry Christmas.
If I get a hey man, like a personalized one, I always respond to those.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. But don't send me this isn't fucking a necessary
Language.
It's just not. It's people are idiots. It's just
I don't respond to happy holidays at all.
Well, we know that.
I like the Happy New Year text because it comes with fireworks, and that's pretty cool.
It's too late. You know what? They're still showing the freaking the Mercedes-Benz Santa Claus commercial on ESPN. Still, it's January 8th. And they're still showing the Santa Claus Mercedes-Benz commercial.
Hey, wait, did you see?
ESPN.
They might have owed him some spots or something.
Did you guys see real quick before I forget,
really?
Neil, before I forget, the Democrats had a vigil. Did you see this?
I did.
They had a vigil for January 6th.
I love it when they sing.
They're holding. I'm like, what did I miss? What are they doing?
People are idiots.
Man, I mean, they really are.
Yeah.
Caleb?
Neil, did you have anything? We kind of sprung this one on you. Did you have any people are idiots?
I'm raised up right. That's all I got to say, guys.
I like that
That's
jingle.
it.
You better come up with a jingle for the people are dipshit idiots by next week.
Yeah, we got to have
Thank
something.
Thank God I was raised up right. Thank God. I'm so glad and thankful that I was raised the way I was. And I really am. That I'm not a stupid shit idiot. I'm so glad that I was raised up. I was raised up right.
Hey, please tell us if you're watching or listening if you'd buy that coffee mug, because I think we'd sell a few.
It looks good. I hadn't seen that in a while.
That I've drank out of. I wouldn't even wash it. I'll auction this one off.
Oh.
Put the money to a good cause. This is very, very mug. Watch this. Hey, I want y'all to watch this.
Oh, watch this.
Even if you're just listening, please watch.
He is signing the mug.
His right hand is
Our
moving.
raised
goodness.
upright. Try that in a small town podcast mug.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Neil is signing. He's not signing. He's actually.
I signed it. I'm going to get the other boys to sign it.
That's a good idea.
Because
Wow, Neil, that's.
auction this
Did you leave any room for us?
I don't think he left any room for us.
Look, hey, shut up.
We can sign on the handle.
That's kind of like when you play a corporate show with him. It's Neil Thrasher and friends.
Well, you know.
Raised up right. Yeah. Let's auction this one off.
Good idea.
Okay, good idea.
right.
Great idea. We're going to do that.
Hey, that's a good idea.
This has been pretty fun, but don't do this next week, Neil.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to come to work.
I'm going to come in. I'll be healthy. I'll take another COVID test. I'll be negative again.
We're not worried
we'll
about
all
it.
be back together again. We can hold hands and do another episode.
Neil held up also the Patriot Mobile mug. We want to make sure we thank Patriot Mobile. They are awesome.
Yes.
They're great people. It's great service, a great mission. Please go check them out at
They were raised up
patriotmobile.com.
right.
Amen, they were. We got Original Glory beer. We are going to bring that in next week. Maybe we'll crack one while we do our thing.
I'm gonna
E-Spaces.
drink one next time we get together.
Even though I do miss where Neil's sitting, the OG studio, we're at eSpaces now. It's fantastic.
Fantastic.
eSpaces.com. Make sure you check them out as
Love it.
well.
It's a great place.
Download, listen to the episode, watch it, comment, do all the things.
and thanks to Jim, our wonderful producer,
Thank you.
Yeah, Jim McCarthy.
Thank you, Jim.
man behind the curtain.
You know, if I could have a couple of minutes and spew a diatribe.
Anyway,
See,
so
that's
we'll
why-
go.
That's why we don't introduce him very often. But anyway, thank you, Jim.
Kayla's got something.
I wanted to make so how because somebody's going to ask about that cup. How do they go about it? Neil said auction. We said giveaway. How do they go about getting that
Tell
cup?
us, Kayla, how do they go
I don't
about
know.
it?
I'm just asking, like, is it the best comment of this week on something? Is it, will somebody give us a, because that story of the week, because we've been trying to get that small town story of the week.
I like that.
So somebody who actually the first person who from their little town submits a goodwill story, somebody helping somebody out. That
Is
they
it the
didn't
first
have
or
to.
the best?
I say the best.
Because the first one could be lame.
Okay. Well, we've asked for a week and nobody's sent anything as far as I know.
Now
guys don't care
let's
about
do the
us.
best.
Now we have a signed mug.
But let's do the best. That
this
we
week.
see this week, and we'll go back a little bit see if we missed one. But that'd be good.
We'll send you that mug that Neil just signed to try that in a small town podcast. One of one.
One of one.
Raised up right.
My lips have been here.
Oh, you're going to lower the value. Wait.
It might go on the Golden Collectibles.
Ooh, my favorite. One of my favorite shows, actually.
It's pretty good. You got me turned on to it. I watched it with Levi. It was really good.
They've got some killer stuff on there.
It's really fun. Check that one out, too. Hey, check us out first. We appreciate you guys listening. We appreciate you guys watching. We love y'all. For Thrash, Kayla, TK, Kurt, I'm... what? What are you doing?
I don't know. It's what everybody does, I think.
Yeah, the kids do it.
We'll edit that out.
Yeah, this is the Try That in a Small Town podcast. Thanks, Neil, for being with us.
Thanks, Neil.
Thanks, Neil.
Yeah, guys, I want to thank y'all for having me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. I got to go see after my wife.
All right.
Don't forget, close your computer because we'll be watching you.
Make sure to follow along, subscribe, share, rate the show, and check out our merch at trythatinasmalltown.com.